All right, students, for my final informational video today, we are going to be talking about reading comprehension strategies. There is no PowerPoint for this currently in Google Classroom, so I will make sure and put that on my to-do list tomorrow. Okay, but first of all, in case you all want to take a screenshot or anything of that, and I'll be holding it up again from time to time, the first strategy that we're going to talk about is going to be annotate or mark up the text. Okay, you want to be an active reader. You want to take notes as you're reading. And there is a workman annotating guide that is in our Google Classroom that has you do things like underline things that you think connect with the theme or the central idea. Put a star next to things that you think are interesting. And what you want to do beyond that is you also want to write notes in the margins about why you underlined or put a star next to that, because chances are good that once you go back, you're not going to remember if you haven't actually noted your thoughts as you read. Okay? Investigate vocabulary. That can be done in a couple different ways. So you can investigate vocabulary by actually looking up the definitions to words, to unfamiliar words, and defining them in the text where they appear. And then a great thing to do is to then, in the margins, try and use the word yourself in a sentence so that you can practice the actual usage of the word. You can also use context clues. And context clues, as you can see, context clues are using the surrounding sentence and paragraph to try and figure out what a word means if you're unfamiliar with it. And again, all this information is going to be put in a PowerPoint that will go in Google Classroom. So do not despair if I have lost you at all. Okay, and the final thing is you want to paraphrase what you are reading. Stop periodically and put things in your own words. Put what you read in your own words. That could be maybe every paragraph, every couple paragraphs at the bottom of a page. Just stop periodically, think about what you just read and write it down before you run the risk of forgetting. Because a lot of times that can happen even with the best of readers. You get going, you read several pages, and if you don't stop and look around at what you read, you might miss some of it. Okay, that has even been known to happen with me. I will be in the middle of a wonderful novel, and all of a sudden I realize I do not remember what happened on the last, the previous few pages. Okay, so again, the tips are we want to annotate, we want to investigate vocabulary, and we want to paraphrase what we read. Okay, and again, I hope you find all of these videos that I'm making helpful in terms of reviewing some of these concepts.